So we are taking it seriously from the last sitting, Mr. The order number 108, dated 8/8/24. They are it was brought to our notice that by the then President of the High Court Bar Association, that encroachment from OMP Square to Nuwa Bazar has been removed, right? And we also directed the IIC Chawla to ensure that there is no re-encroachment over the that free areas. So let that IIC file an affidavit that he has ensured that there is no re-encroachment over that encroachment free area. Okay. And number two, in that very order, we are told by Miss Shweta Padma D. Satpathy. Is she available? Madam is there. Madam submitted on that day that so far as encroachment near Trinath Mandir Badambadi is concerned, that has been removed. But the advocate committee has reported to us in their report that there are encroachment in that Badambadi Sankarpur Puja Mandap, number 1. Then Tarini Mandira at Pala Mandap. And debris were found over the drain from Badambadi to Link Road near HDFC Bank Badambadi branch. So Madam has assured that all those things are to be taken care of. So we want to hear from Madam. Madam, what you have done in the meantime? Please unmute yourself, Madam.
But before that, there are 2 fact sheets, my lord. And then unmute kariya
sir. Namaskar, sir.
Okay. Yes, what you have mentioned in this?
My lords. The first point, my lords. Removal of encroachment over footpaths, street and pavements. The unauthorized encroachments from the following areas, as has been indicated by the Advocates Committee in the report dated 3/8/24, have been removed near Badambadi, Sankarpur, Puja Mandap.
Just a minute. So Badambadi, Sankarpur, Puja Mandap, that encroachment is over.
My lord.
Tarini Mandir of Pala Mandap, that is over.
My lord.
Then Trinath Mandir, Badambadi,
my lord,
at the corner of the lake leading to old LIC colony.
That is also
over.
My
Debris found over the drain from Badambadi to Link Road near HDFC Bank Badambadi branch have been removed. Good. Garbage accumulated in the drain running along the road from Badambadi to Link Road. Okay. So this demolition which you have made in that Badambadi Sankarpur Puja Mandap, so far as that portion of that drain is concerned, have you removed it or it is still stuck there?
No, my lord, it is removed.
It is removed. So, madam, everything is okay in that area now?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay.
Could you limited, my lord? I'm appearing for this Badambadi Puja Mandap. I filed an application for intervention. Badambadi Puja Mandap. My lord, so what happened, my lord? What this case, I had filed an application for intervention only praying for time till after Puja vacation. In meantime, it has been already demolished. Though there is no obstruction of drain, nothing of the sort. And no, there was some encroachment, but no obstruction of drain or no obstruction.
What do you want now, Mr. Misra? What do you want now?
My lord, my humble submission that since it's a very old and there is sufficient land available before the municipal corporation and if I ask for some land maybe allocated to us legally.
This is a bench. If you can apply for lease of some land, if it is available, then the procedure is different. How can we pass the order? So take down that as per the order number 108 dated 8/8/24, since it was reported to us that encroachment from OMP Square to Nawabazar has been removed, let the IIC Chawlaganj police station file an affidavit that he has taken all possible steps that there is no re-encroachment over the encroachment-free areas from OMP Square to Nawabazar, and regular monitoring is carried out to ensure the same. Subpara. As per order number 108 dated 8/8/2024, Mrs. Shweta Padma D. Satpathy, Deputy Commissioner, Land and Enforcement CMC, had assured us that the left out encroachments as per the Advocates Committee report from Link Road to Badambadi shall be cleared. Today, the Land and Council for the CMC has filed the compliance report, wherein it is mentioned that the unauthorized encroachment over the following areas, as indicated by the Advocates Committee in their report dated 3/8/2024, have been removed. That is, I.e. Roman 1 near Badambadi Shankarpur Puja Mandap, Roman 2 Tarini Mandir at Pala Mandap Badambadi, Roman 3 Trinath Mandir Badambadi bracket at the corner of lane leading to Old LIC Colony bracket ends, Roman 4 debris found over the drain from Badambadi to Link Road near SDFC Bank Badambadi branch have been removed or cleaned. B. The garbage accumulated in the drain running along the road from Badambadi to Link Road have been cleaned or removed. Mrs. Shweta Padma D. Satpathy, Deputy Commissioner, Land and Enforcement CMC, appeared through virtual mode and also submitted that whatever has been pointed out relating to unauthorized encroachment in the Link Road to Badambadi area has been cleared. We really appreciate the efforts of the CMC and particularly Madam Shweta Padma D. Satpathy in that regard. Mr. Manoj Mistral and Senior Advocate appearing for Badambadi Sankarpur Puja Mandap submits that a suitable land may be allotted for the puja to the puja committee to observe the puja coming the Durga Puja ensuing Durga Puja. It is up to the appropriate authority to consider if any application is made in that respect.
Much obliged.
Okay.
By the way, Lord Summit, dispose of this IA double and to double it.
Accordingly, IA number
double one to double it at flag 131. At flag 131.
Flag 131 IA is disposed of. Yes. Now
there is another one, double 1289 at flag 132. Both
131 and 132.
Much obliged.
All right. Then the next we have said that vehicles stranded on public road and footpath. The order number is 109 dated 8/8/2024. And Mr. Naik, you assured us on that day to produce the photographs of the parking space and to remove the encroachment or exclusive use of some parking areas by some institution, because it was told to us like Ashwini Hospital was using that place exclusively, which was meant for public parking.
It was leased out to them, my lord. That's why
we do not know. On that day, we were not aware about that. You said because a submission was made by some London council that was for public parking and public vehicles, but it is used exclusively by the Ashwini Hospital.
Instructions, my lord. My instructions are that that particular area, because of the huge number of recent vehicles.
It's all right, but you have to bring something on record. If you say that it has been leased out, then you give some document. That's all we have to.
I'll do that. Out of my lords, in this regard, my lord, may kindly have a look at point number 2 of that report.
Just a minute here. Point number 2.
My lord.
Okay, what you have mentioned here?
Last instance, I had submitted a list of 23 numbers of parking spaces. Lord, now, my lords, on
have you given a copy to Mr. Das?
Yes, my lords.
Oh.
Now, out of those 50, out of those 23 numbers, my lords.
Yeah.
On detailed examination, it is now the 15 numbers of parking places are immediately available. A list of that, my lord, is annexed to this report. The photographs are also there. I have given in the pen.
Just a minute. You have mentioned in this list there are 24 numbers.
23, but 23, my lord, the immediately not feasible because
of 24. So which are the it is now available for
third last page, my lord. Third last page. Third last page of that compilation.
Okay. So 12 places and 3 numbers of taxi stand. These are available, immediately available.
My lord.
So you have put your that this is the space for parking. You have put your board in there.
That's already there. The no parking traffic sign is to be by the state government. I mean the district administration, according to the Motor Vehicles Act. My lord had observed that also last time.
So, but that is quite insufficient. So
Yes.
that is exactly the reason why we asked you to locate that where is the unauthorized encroachment in some government land, so that it can be removed and it can be used for the public parking.
Out of my lord, out of 23, the 12 that my lord, the 15 that my lord sees now are there.
Yeah.
Out of the rest 8, my lords, I'll take instructions, and they have assured that by next date I'll receive those instructions to which are possible and additional spaces.
Yes. In addition to that list which you have given to us, 12 number of parking spaces and 3 number of taxi stand, because so many areas you have put your board now that this is no parking zone. So the question now crops up that where when the people will go to that particular area, where they will keep their vehicles, because you will charge fine amount.
I already expressed that concern on the last date. They're carrying out a survey.
Mr. Das, you want to tell something?
Sir, এটা স্যার যে পার্কিং প্লেসটা কোয়া হচ্ছে স্যার সেটা পব্লিক জাଣିবা উচিত সেথুন স্যার সମାଜରେ ସିଏନସି ଯେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ସେଠି ମାରିଛନ୍ତି ବୋର୍ଡ ମାରିଛନ୍ତି ତ ଆପଣ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଏରିଆରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପାର୍କିଂ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ ଅଛି, why not the DCP, Mr. Patnaik, DCP जो एरिया आपनकर पार्किंग स्पेस ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल अछि एवं सेमाने बोर्ड ये करचंती, आपण जदी व्हीकल पुलिस व्हीकल रे बा आपनकर जो सेठी जदी अनाउंसमेंट करंती जे ए एरिया रे जो माने आछंती सेमाने ई पर्टिकुलर जगह रे पार्किंग आपण व्हीकल्स रखंतु, then that would be some kind of awareness to the public, and so by passage of time everybody would know, let us say Bakshi Bazaar, okay, so they will know that no, this is the particular place, and I hope that you are not charging anything in that place, or you are charging anything. ये जो public parking place गुड़ा करे जोड़ा करे vehicles रखुचन
अनेक जगह पार्किंग प्लेस सर मन कोन करछन ना ऑक्शन कर दैछंती।
अच्छा
सर से अनेक जगह पार्किंग प्लेस सर कोन है जे ऑक्शन सन करछन सत सर, किंतु पार्किंग न है कि सर विभिन्न कमिटी वाला कोन करछन तांगर जो लोक बसै कि जो दुकान दे कि कलेक्टिंग बनी सेति पे सर सेटा को टिके सर न होला हबनी, कारण गाड़ी रखिया को जगह नहीं दुकान सो हो गेलान।
नो आपण गोटे एरिया स्पेसिफाइड करथिबे parking place that must have marked also, let us say by white color, एटा होची parking space, आपण गोटे बोर्ड पुट कले आपण जदी से जागाटा को कहा को देइचंती, so they must be charging something, but it must be fixed accordingly so that they should not extract money from the public. आपण गोटे let us say विभिन्न टाइप रो vehicle आसीन रहइबो, आपण 2 व्हीलर्स पई 10 टंका कि 5 टंका रखिले, let them not charge 20 rupees for that vehicle.
My lord, kindly have a look at the next page, page number 2.
Sir, my learned friend,
Page number 2.
For
Yes.
example, my lords, that parking that is on the riverbed of the Mahanadi near SCB Medical College Hospital. My lords, may look at the prices given there. They will charge according to these prices.
No, this is এটা কোন বোর্ড রে লেখা ହେଇଛି
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ତ ଗତ ଥର ବୋଧେ ଆମେ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କରିଥିଲୁ ଏଇଟା ଯେ 20 ଟଙ୍କା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି 2 wheelers ପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ 50 ଟଙ୍କା ଚାର୍ଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି
4 wheeler ପାଇଁ ଥିଲା। That was
ଜାଣିନି somebody produced I think
it was for 4 wheeler.
I have given with the details of
ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା ସେଟା 4 wheeler ନା 2 wheeler ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ଧରିଛନ୍ତି 4 wheeler ତ 50 ଟଙ୍କା ଅଛି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି then that is correct ଯଦି 2 wheeler ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କର ଫିକ୍ସ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଏଇ vehicle ପାଇଁ ଏତି ଟଙ୍କା ନେବେ and I hope that it has been mentioned in that ଲେଖି ନାହାନ୍ତି no
I myself have not seen that.
should go
20 ଟଙ୍କା ଥିଲା ଆଜ୍ଞା ରଖି ଦିଅ ମେଡିକାଲ ଯିବେ ଲୋକ କାମ
So we are suggesting something that first put a board there. ये जो आपण देइचंती जोटा माता मोटा पाकरे जोटा CMC parking एटा अन्य काकू दिया हिची से माने they are now
leased out tender नहीं again.
So first see that a board is placed there indicating that this bicycle होची 5 टंका जो लिखिचंती आपण 2 wheelers 20 टंका so and so on. Another thing, suppose somebody comes and uses it for a very limited time. So the same fees is taken for किए गोटे बाबू जने आसिले सी सकाळू रख देई गले सी आसिले राती रे so सी भी 50 टका देबे आ जी 10 मिनिट पई
My instructions are these prices are for a fixed period of time, I think 4 hours, but I'll clarify.
It's not mentioned.
It's not.
Should I clarify?
Sounds.
After I saw this matter, it struck me, so I took instructions.
And now that we are on the parking, kindly come to serial number 12. That list of 12 parking spaces that you are given. That parking space at the in front of Ashwini Hospital. If that has already been leased out to that hospital, then how that can be included in this list?
These are all leased out. All these 12 parks which you have mentioned in this parking place, this has already been leased out to somebody else.
It's maintained by CMs, my lord.
Madam,
City engineer and the city engineer should.
City engineer. So have you? He is having the copy of this. Mr. City engineer.
Health officer.
What is his name?
What is the name?
Is there, my lord?
Oh, city engineer is there.
No, please. Have you got a copy of this compliance report which has been filed today by your council?
Sir.
ये जो गोटे पेज को पढ़े आसतु जो लिखा है लिस्ट ऑफ 12 numbers of parking spaces. Maybe it is page number 5, 6 onwards. 6 perhaps. That is not paginate.
6, third last.
5, sorry, 5 the next page.
Next page study. ये जो 12टा पार्किंग स्पेस लिखिचंती
सर
एगुड़ा को सबुड़ा को लीज आउट हे जाईची
हे सर लीज आउट हे सर
अच्छा यार आपण सेठी किछि बोर्ड लगाइछि कि जे को टाइप रो व्हीकल पई को केते टंका
सर
ओके से माने अकॉर्डिंगली रिसिप्ट दोउचंती
आज्ञा सर
अच्छा सो आमे जो क्वेरी वर्तमान आपन को करूथिलु लाइन काउंसिल को जे कोनोसी लोक जदी 10 मिनिट पई आसीबो ताकू व्यवहार करिवो ता पई जहा चार्ज आउ जे सकाळे रखी केनी राती रे आसीबो ता पई कोन सेम चार्ज आपन ये करचंती ना किछि कम बेसी करूचंती
सर सेम चार्ज
सर So why don't you reconsider it that minimum
I don't think they're able to understand what my lord is posing. So kindly look into it, Mr. Rai. Because otherwise, what happens? These parking spaces are secured places.
Yes, ma'am.
So people will park their vehicle and go to their attend their work and come back. And a person who goes to the hospital for a say blood test, he will come back in 5-10 minutes.
Yes.
He will also pay 50 rupees.
I have understood the point.
On the face of it, it is illogical.
Yes. Fifth, we have a date. Next week.
Because in the airports, they have a mechanism.
Yes.
In the airports, they can regulate the parking time. The idle time on the ramp.
They do that, my lord. Yes. In fact, the parking also is a.
So there also there is a buffer. For 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or half an hour, they don't charge.
Madam and city engineer, please take note of it. The discussion which we are having, and then council for CMC is here, and he will apprise you what we actually want to have that. It should not be uniform like that. That ଯିଏ 12-15 ଘଣ୍ଟା ରଖିବ ସେମ୍ ଦବ ଏବଂ ଯିଏ 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ପାଇଁ ଦବ ସେଇଟାର ମଧ୍ୟ ସେମ୍ ପଇସା ଆପଣ ତାଠୁ ନେବେ। ଏଇଟା ସେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଠିକ ଆସୁନି। ଏ ବିଷୟରେ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ discussion କରିକିନି ଆମକୁ next date ରେ ଜଣେଇବେ। Okay.
Sir.
Yes. All right.
This rate is approved in a council, sir.
ଆପଣ କଣ କରିପାରିବେ ଆଦେହରେ କରନ୍ତୁ। ତାପରେ awareness ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ତ ଏଥିରେ direction ଦବୁ ଏ ଯୋଉ public awareness ପାଇଁ DCP ଯେ particular ଜାଗା ଆଉ ଆପଣ look out କରିବେ ଅନ୍ୟ ଯୋଉଗୁଡାକ parking space available ହବ ତ କେମିତି ଯୋଉ ଏରିଆ ରେ ନାହିଁ particularly ହେଲା ତାକୁ ଇଏ କରି ଆମକୁ maybe we cannot next date ରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ apprise କରିବେ ଯଦି ହେଲା। So we'll pass that order so far as this parking space is concerned. Now the next is
sir, sorry, I would have problem, sir. My learned friend saying, sir, what was this? Machua Bazaar front LIC office, LIC office front re, sir, say vast area ଅଛି parking place ପାଇଁ ସେଠି sir permanently ଯାହାର ସେ area ରେ sir ଗାଡି ଯାହାର ଅଛି ତାଙ୍କର garage ନାହିଁ ସେଠି sir constantly they are using that parking place as if their own garage.
Mr. Das,
Machua Bazaar
Machua Bazaar, just a minute. Machua Bazaar, LIC office.
LIC office.
You should call it a side park.
Again, that's that serial number 11, my lords and my lords.
I would take Mangala back.
ଏଟା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଏ ଜିନିଷ ବିଷୟରେ ଗୋଟା ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
the parking space is mentioned, my lord. That is number 11. Serial number 11, my lord, in the list, my lords, that I have.
ଏଇଟା ତ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଶହୀଦ ପାର୍କ ରେ
that is what is being done.
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଯାହା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରେସ୍ କଲେ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ରିଭାନ୍ସ ଟା ସେ ଏରିଆରେ ଯେତିକ ଲୋକ ସେମାନେ ଆଣିକିନି ତାଙ୍କ ଗାଡି ରଖିଦେଇକିନି ଚାଲିଗଲେ ଆଉ ଯୋଉମାନେ ସେଠି ପାର୍କିଂ କେମିତି ହବ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କର ଗ୍ୟାରେଜ ହିସାବରେ ବ୍ୟବହାର।
That is exactly why we want a response from the CMC.
Yes.
And if it has been decided in the council, then go back to the council. Convey the concern of the court and tell them that they are all representatives of the people. So I don't think they will take a view which is irrational.
Same situation Mangala back the side.
Mr. Das, these are
director and husband.
Okay.
Is it not happening in Bakshi Bazaar? In the veterinary hospital?
Again, actually, status. With cover.
If your pet is serious and you want to get in, you can't get in because it's already blocked.
सबବେଳେ गाड़ी रहे 24 घंटा सर सबବେଳେ गाड़ी
so there are other places also, you know, where the people keep the vehicle and go away for days.
Yes.
So no, that should not be. You do all right. 8 election heading there. No, this will I'll dictate to you after. Now we'll come to the about that Talganda Canal. There was news that order number 110. So it was reported that there is discharge of drain water to Talganda Canal.
That instruction, my lord, is not there in that compilation. The city engineer will give that instruction.
Yes, What is your instruction, Mr. City Engineer?
Drain water discharge.
Drain water is discharged to Taladanda Canal.
Sir.
That is the media report, and we sought for instruction, and you have to answer it.
Sir, sir. Sir, parallel drain water sir am sir construction kara jibo sir ebe repair approve hei sir. Sir repair approve la pare sir kamo ame 34 कोटी टंका सर हमें डिपार्टमेंट लेखी सर तार कंस्ट्रक्शन कोर्स सेटा सर आसला परे हमें साइमल्टेनियसली स्टार्ट करछे काम सर.
No, that means this media report is correct. That drain water are being discharged to Taladanda Canal.
ओनली सर रेन वाटर सर अधिका वर्षा ले जाउची सर नले अन्य कोनसी सर रेन वाटर सर जाउनी ओनली सर हेवी रेन वाटर ही सर तालादना कैनाल को
No, whatever you want to say by way of an affidavit. If drain water is coming to Taladanda Canal, which most of the people are using for drinking purpose, apart from agricultural purpose, then how you are allowing such things to happen, and what effective steps you are likely to take immediately.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Lekhantu. As for it a maintenance of the beauty of the Taladanda Canal heading rail QA, as for order number 110 dated 8/8/2024, Mr. Nayak, Learning Council for the CMC, took time to obtain instruction regarding the media reports relating to discharge of drain water to Taladanda Canal. The city engineer so-and-so is present virtual mode and submitted that he will file a detailed affidavit in that respect, and if there is any such issues, how the CMC is planning to address the same. Okay, that you file that affidavit. Next one is the repair work of wire mesh protecting fencing on both sides of the canal for safety as well as preventing dumping of waste into water channel. So earlier you have put that wire mesh fencing. Now it has been damaged at the most of the places. That is also reported in the media. These are all media reports, and for which the people are throwing garbage directly to that water channel of that. So it needed repairment.
They've already started, my lords. In fact, because I frequent that route, I have seen that being repaired. I'll take instructions on how much time they're going to take to repair that entirely.
There on the page 7.
Page 7 of the
that
compliance report.
8
order.
No, that is all right. But whether have you carried out any repair work?
Carried out by Superintendent of Mahabharata South Division. So he has reported, and the repair of the damaged fencing has been taken up and will be completed by end of August 2024. I will occupy next date.
All right. Who order mention it?
My lord, that 110.
110 hours on.
Second para.
110 is शायद सब पारा कर लिख देवे, है ना?
This matter, my lord, had observed last time that was to be taken up next week. It was to be taken up. This particular order, my lord, was to be taken up next week. 5 days.
Then it will leave it. All right. Then another thing in that order about the footpath on both sides adjacent to the wire fencing, that also. All right.
That is the CMC.
So these will be taken off next week. Okay. Then so another thing, we noticed that this plantation had started from Jobra side. Anybody can say about that plantation by the side of this Taladanda Canal river, Taladanda Canal. It has started. Anyone can address this?
Sitting here, sir.
It has also been reported that they are planning to have plantation on the both sides of this Taladanda Canal from Jobra to that Tarini temple at Biribati. So anyone can address on this?
Sitting here, sir, the Honorable Court wants to know whether you are going to plant trees on both sides of Taladanda Canal.
the Talandra beautification work is being done by EPIL.
Okay.
Engineers
Subliminal.
is doing Talandra beautification work. And now
EPIL.
EPIL. Engineers Limited.
Expand.
He's one of the executing agency under CMC. He's doing the Talandra beautification.
It's under CMC only.
So CMC must have authorized to carry out that work.
My lord.
So what is the planning to complete it from that road up to that road tree?
My lord, what I'll do is in that affidavit that I am to submit next day, I'll include this also.
All right, include. All right, take down that plantation drive has started from Jobra side by the side of the canal. The London Council for the CMC shall apprise this court next day that who is the executing agency and what time it will take to complete that plantation drive and it is to up to which place. Okay, that you address on the next. Then we are coming to the order number 112 dated 8/8/24. That is on that Krushak Bazaar, ward number 7. And the London Council for RMC was supposed to address us that the steps taken to maintain the cleanliness in that bazaar.
In 3-4 days, I will go and everything, all the garbage are clear.
Okay.
The only thing is to done that is the accumulation of water. They have constructed the internal drain, and that drain is to be connected with the main drain by CMC. CMC are not doing that. And I not may know that the road leading to the river environment, both the sides, all the garbage are clear. And with regard to this water logging, this is to be taken care of by CMC.
कौन अपन लिखिजेंदी अपन को have you given a copy to Mr. Sarangi because he is aware about your Mr. Das? Put a relevant ये कौन तो हमें paragraph 3.
Sir, it has now been cleared, but this water logging is there because of the your lordship has been used to direct clear from the last provision. That my learned friend has to address on the steps taken, lords, because PMC steps taken for construction of the.
Okay, you have mentioned that what you have. You have mentioned that water logging issue has not yet been resolved in the market area.
Temporarily, we have taken some artificial ponds, and we are draining that water in order to make it convenient for the day-to-day activity. Once the drain issue is resolved, then
so drain
no, it is to be connected to a main drain or what? So what is the distance of that main drain?
There is around distance of 10 to 15 meters. That has not been constructed. A drain has been constructed from that paternal side towards Krushak Bazaar, and Krushak Bazaar up to the boundary of Krushak Bazaar almost it has been constructed. The middle portion which belongs to municipal corporation around 15 meters, 15 to 18 meters.
Mr. Das, Mr. Naik, we have what is exactly saying the location for which these rainwaters are not coming to that main drain. We say that is your responsibility. You are to in that particular 15 meters. If you connect it, then maximum 15 meters. If you can connect it to Krushak Bazaar, then there will be no accumulation of water logging problem.
Point number 4 on page number 2 is relating to that.
Point number
4, my lord. Page number 2.
Your compliance report.
My lord.
In that area, the shops are there.
Just a minute.
Point number 4 in the last point, my lords, on page 2. So, paragraph 4. The second sentence, my lord. The said matter is discussed between the CMC and RMC. Accordingly, the CMC is taking steps for construction of the said drain by following rules. That is, they'll have to tender and get it done.
All right. So do it expeditiously so that ଆଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡାକ ଏପଟ ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଗୁଡାକ
এটা স্যার স্যার ମୁଁ ଦେଇଛି এটা status of କୃଷକ ବଜାର lordship kindly see
ଏଗୁଡା କଣ କ୍ଲିୟର କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କଣ
এটা ସ୍যাର
ଫଟୋ
23
ସବୁ
ତାରିଖ 22 ତାରିଖର ସ୍যাର
ଏଇଟା 23 ଅଗଷ୍ଟର ଫଟୋ
That was there, lords. That was there. Their water logging was there. That has been cleared and fresh photographs are there. As on date, my lord.
ନାଇଁ ଏଇଟା
Yes, yes.
ଆପଣ ଦେଖେଇଛନ୍ତି ଫଟୋ ଏଇଟା ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି
I have gone through the report published in Samar, my lord. I had also been there to that place along with that chairman, one sub collector was there. And because of that water logging, was large part of that. My lord, yesterday, as per my instruction, my lord, yesterday it has been and before my lord, and another photograph in that before
Yes, that is not true.
publication.
Because Mr. Das, you have been sought with a copy of this one. It is very, very neat and please give see this photograph.
23 ତାରିଖର ଫଟୋଟା ଦେଖ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆଜି ସକାଳୁ କଣ କଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି
ଆଜି ସକାଳ କାହିଁ ଦେଖି
What I humbly pray, my lord.
ଦିନ ତ ନଥିଲା କିଛି
Lords, what I humbly pray, my lords.
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡାକ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଫଟୋ ଗୁଡାକ ସେ ଦେଖଉଛନ୍ତି ପୁରା ପରିଷ୍କାର ପରିଚ୍ଛନ୍ନ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି କିଛି କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ୟୁ ମେକ୍ ଏ ଭିଜିଟ୍ ଆଫ୍ଟର ଦି କୋର୍ଟ ଆୱାର୍ସ and verify whether the statement which has been made by the Land and Council for RMC is correct or not. Have you furnished the photograph?
Yes, I have given copy, my lords. What I humbly pray, my lord.
ଏତେ ପରିଷ୍କାର ସବୁ
What I humbly pray before your lordship, lord, let lord president visit that place as per the photographs placed before your lordship, lord.
ଏତେ ପରିଷ୍କାର ସାର୍ ଦେଖା ହଉଛି ଏକଦମ ପୁରା ଲାଗୁଛି
ନାଇଁ ସେଇ ତ ଆମେ ଦେଖୁଛୁ ଯେ ଆପଣ ଏତେ ପରିଷ୍କାର ହେଇଯାଇଛି ବୋଲି ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି so while going to your let the advocates committee visit today it's also let them see that whether it is correct or not. All right, take down in this Krushak Bazaar heading there next lecture.
Another aspect small, so far as lifting of garbage, my lord, a garbage place has been earmarked, my lord.
Yeah.
Page 13 of the photographs. But till date, CMC has not taken any step to lift the garbage.
No, ଆପଣ garbage ଗୁଡାକ ନେଇକି ତାରି ଭିତରେ ତ ପକଉଥିବେ ନା?
One garbage portion has been earmarked.
Okay, huh?
From that point, CMC van has to lift.
Yes.
That is also one of the submission that
they are not doing it.
What the lords are.
Yes, Mr. Naik. So who is to address it among the officers?
The Deputy Commissioner of Sanitation should address it.
Sanitation, who is the? Madam is this
Madam.
So ସେମାନଙ୍କର ନାଁ ସବୁ ଦେବେ ଆପଣ ଇଏ କରି Madam, in this Krushak Bazaar ward number 7 there is a place which has been earmarked for Odia Goda Krushak Bazaar, which has been written here, and the complaint which has been made or the grievance is that you are supposed to clear this area, but it is not being done. So it is creating problem and health hazard issues are there. So why are you not doing this? से लोक लागिकिनी तांकु कृषक बाजार सफा करी सेमाने नहीं से अलिया गदा भितरे पकाउचंती आपण अलिया गदा भितरु ट्रैक्टर बा जे कोनसी जगह रे सेठू सेडाकू नहीं जिबा कथा आपण माने नौ नाहंती बेली एठी काउंसिल कहउचंती for the RMC. What is your submission?
Sir, namaskar. Sir, ଆମର sir ବାହାରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ଡିପୋଜିଟ୍ କରିଦେବେ sir ସେମାନେ ବାହାରେ sir ପଏଣ୍ଟ ରେ ଆମେ ଲିଫ୍ଟ କରିଦେବୁ sir ଆଉ sir
ବାହାରୁ ନାହିଁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ ଏଇଟା ଭିତରେ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ପ୍ଲେସ ରେ ଆପଣ ଆଜି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଅଳିଆ ଗଦା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି କୃଷକ ବଜାର ବୋଲି ସେଠି ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ଏଠି ସେ council submission କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତା ଭିତରୁ the CMC is required to clear it, but they are not doing it. So do it immediately because
Sir,
that is the
inside
order which we are
inside
passing.
campus sir campus रो inside रो sir हमें clear करके बाहर को नहीं आसले we'll lift it sir. Inside the premises sir हमर jurisdiction रहिबनी sir clean करिया
Inside the premises रे गोटे particular place identify ହେଇची तो से जगह रे आरएमसी वाला तांकर स्वीपर लगेई किनी सेठी पकाउचंती हला तो आपण सेठू काढ़ीबे अलिया एवं बाहर को नहीं आसीबे सेमाने आनी किनी बाहर रास्ता ऊपर गदेबाटा ठीक नुहे सेमान तो सेटा कंपाउंड भितरे रहिची गोटे स्पेसिफिक प्लेस भितरे रहुची तो ताको आनी ताको आपण काई कहउचंदी आनी रास्ता ऊपर पकेबे आपण रास्ता ऊपर नेबे सेटा आउरी हेल्थ हैजार्ड क्रिएट करिवो
noted sir
तो आपण जानतु ताको वेरीफाई करंतु
sir
लेखंतु as per the order number 112 dated 8/8/24 this should be under the heading of Krushak Bazar ward number 7 Land and Council RMC filed Mr. Satyabrat Mahanti filed affidavit on behalf of secretary of the RMC wherein various steps taken to maintain the cleanliness of Krushak Bazar has been mentioned. However, it is mentioned that there used to be waterlogging in the Krushak Bazar and this problem arises on account of non-completion of the drain by CMC for which artificial pond has been prepared by JCB to minimize the waterlogging in the market. It is also brought to the notice of this court by the Land and Council for the RMC that particular place has been earmarked for keeping the garbage which are collected on day-to-day basis from the Krushak Bazar, and it is the duty of the CMC to remove the garbage from that place, but this CMC is not doing the same. Who is present, madam? What is his sanitation? Sanitation. So give the date.
Joint Commissioner Sanitation.
Joint Commissioner Sanitation so also appears through virtual mode and submits that she will visit the Krushak Bazar during course of the day and verify and take appropriate steps within 2 days to see that all the garbage stuck there are removed and it is done day-to-day basis. And the Land and Council for the CMC also submits that the drainage work will be completed in the Krushak Bazar very soon, and he will apprise to this court on the next date. Okay. And Mr. Sarangi submits that road which is passing in the middle of the Krushak Bazar that is damaged, and let the repair work be carried out by the CMC is to produce the CMC immediately. Okay. Now the next is that Mr. Sarangi gave a list of 8 problems which are faced by the ward number 6 people. So that. So you addressed this?
Page 3, man.
Page 3. Yes.
The first problem is this waterlogging on the road from Hotel Sai Continental to Sarthak Palace. Due to damage of the underground drainage pipeline, a portion of that road, my lord, is remaining underwater. The road, the same road that has been mentioned, my lord, steps will be taken to replace the damaged pipelines and construction of gutter chambers to reduce the waterlogging situation within 1 month.
Yes.
Here I am saying because of I am the inhabitant. Since last 2 months, continuously waterlogging is there, even if it is rain or not.
So what they have mentioned
in the main road, it's
that they are to replace the damaged pipeline and construction of water chambers to reduce so and so. And the time they have sought for 1 month. So we are allowing it. What about the next issue?
My lord, blocking of roads by vehicles of customers, my lord. There's a traffic issue, my lord.
Okay.
The DCP or SCP traffic, my lord.
So, Land and State Council submits additional government advocate that he will instruct, there is SCP traffic to do the needful to
The location
that is there in the blocking of road by vehicles say the tankar of on the main road in there. Give that details to Mr. Patnaik. Okay. Whatever it may be, just give it. So then water logging from
Practically it is very difficult because like Lalchan, Reliance Digital, Great Eastern and all other things, 5 to 10 malls are there recently without any parking zone. So how can they clear up this?
No, they are to identify a particular place if they have no. So they are to keep identify a particular place where the people is to keep their vehicles and come to this Reliance or whatever you are saying. So. So we are giving you time till some sufficient time we'll give because Rotary High Hospital, that's okay. So these are the issues which has been raised by Mr. Sarangi and you are addressing this in this manner. Okay. Water logging at
BDA and CDA. Anyone for the CDA?
Is not here, my lord, sir.
So this is a genuine thing. If you are allowing mall to be constructed without any parking place and they will keep the vehicles, then that is natural. It will create problem. It should not have been.
I'll take it. What is to be done?
Zoning regulation.
So we are keeping it to 19th so that we want Mr. Dayanand Mahapatra to remain present on that day and address it.
In the meanwhile, Mr. Patnaik, in the meanwhile, since you are the government and the CDA is one of your wings, in the meanwhile, have a discussion with that CDA authorities. First of all, somehow we are given the impression that at least for the CDA, you had zoning regulations. Zoning regulations, as you said, it's a heart of town planning. And if you go to CDA, Abhinav Bidanasi, then it has completely gone haywire. There is no planning at all. So that residential zone, commercial zone, the distinction is gone. Under the Development Authorities Act, they have the power to issue show cause and take action. I do not know what are their compulsions. How you are allowing, whether it is CMC, whether it is you, government, whether it is corporation, how you are allowing the shops to mushroom without even having the basic parking facility.
Building regulations prescribe, depending on the nature of the building, the purpose for which it will be used, and the number of persons visiting. That is expressed.
That's how a law-abiding citizen understands it. They want to follow it in its breach.
Plan not be approved unless parking space is designated in an institutional building or commercial building.
Oh, who knows that? It may be that it is in the that plan. It might have been shown that it is a parking place, but it has now been utilized for this shop. So that means, say ground floor ta seteବେଳେ ଦେଖି ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଏଟା parking place ହବ ବୋଲି ତାକୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଦୋକାନ କରିକି
it was used for storage purposes. This matter.
So that is exactly why we asked the CDA council to remain present, and you also take instruction.
Taking into concern, many Kalyan Mandals are closed because of the lack of parking. And the same thing has happened in CDA Center 6 to 10.
Okay. Now we are coming to this CDS ward number 6. Now this spreading of dengue in Cuttack city. So this is now the major problem and it is reported that many cases are now coming up, and so you on the last occasion you filed some affidavits,
My lord.
but
It was for specifically for SCB. My lord was of the opinion and concern that
what we want is CMC workers should visit door to door and to spread awareness that what the people are required to do, because they should sleep, or the mosquito net should be there, or whatever.
the health officer, my lords, is there on video.
So health officer, now what you are doing now to check the spreading of this dengue in Cuttack City?
Sir, namaskar. Sir,
Yes.
namaskar.
There is no rain.
Sir, sir, public health team
Rain which fell yesterday, it is still to be discharged because the drains are full.
So, will Mr. Panda let us hear and we'll hear you. Yes, you give the.
sir, ଆମେ jointly CDMO को team ଆମର urban team sir, ଆମେ jointly କାମ କରୁଛୁ ଏବଂ CDMO को team ଯୋଉଠି positive ବାହାରୁଛି ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ concerned urban PSC doctors ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଆଗ ଯାଇ contact ତାଙ୍କର treatment part ଟା ବୁଝୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଆମର sir anti larval activities ଆମର immediately same day ରେ ଆମ ପାଖକୁ evening ରେ report ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛି, evening ରେ report ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛି, ଆମେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ତାକୁ sir trace କରୁଛୁ, trace କରିକିରି sir immediate ତାର action ନିଆ ହଉଛି।
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ମଶା ଯୋଉ ବୃଦ୍ଧି ହବାର ମୁଖ୍ୟ କାରଣ ଯୋଉଗୁଡାକ ରହିଲେ, ଆପଣ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଇସ୍ୟୁଟା ଯୋଉ କହିଲେ, ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ସଫା ନହେଲେ ସେଟା ଷ୍ଟାଗନେଟ ହେଇଗଲେ ୱାଟର ସେଠି ହବ, ବ୍ରିଡ୍ କରିବେ। ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ୱାଇଡ ଭେଜିଟେସନ ଯଦି ହେଇଗଲା, ଆପଣ ଯଦି ବୁଶ କଟିଂ ନ କରିବେ ସେଠି ହବ। ଏଗୁଡା ତ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବୁଦା ଗୁଡାକ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ଅଛି। ଆପଣ ଇଫ ୟୁ ଗୋ ଫ୍ରମ ଏନି ରୋଡ ଟୁ ଏନି ହ୍ୱେୟାର, ଆପଣ ଚାରିପଟେ ଯଦି ବୁଲି ଆସିବେ ସେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ରୋଡ ରେ ଏବଂ ଇଣ୍ଟରନାଲି ମଧ୍ୟ ଯଦି ପଶିବେ, ସବୁଆଡେ ଇଏ ରହୁଛି ଏବଂ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡ ର ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଇ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ରହୁଛି। ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବୁଶ କଟର ତା ମାନେ ପରଫେକ୍ଟଲି କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ୱାନ ଅଫ ଦି ମେନ୍ ଥିଙ୍ଗ। ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ସଫା ନ ହେଇକିନି ଯଦି ସେ ଲାର୍ଭା ଅଏଲ ତାକୁ ଯଦି ନ ପଡୁଥିବ ଆଣ୍ଟି ଲାର୍ଭା, ତ ସେ
sir ମୋର ସବମିଶନ sir ଯେ sir ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କ୍ଲିୟର ୱାଟର ରେ sir only ଡେଙ୍ଗୁ ଯୋଉ ଏଡିସ୍ ମସ୍କିଟୋ sir ଯାର ମାନେ ଲାଇଂ ଏଗ୍ସ sir କ୍ଲିୟର ୱାଟର sir, ତେଣୁ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ପାଣିଟାରେ sir ଏଡିସ୍ ମଶାର ସେଠି ଚାନ୍ସ କମ sir ଅଣ୍ଡା ଦବାର, ତେଣୁ ଆମର sir ସେଇଟା ବୁଶ କଟିଂ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡ କୁ ଆମେ sir 2ଟା ବୁଶ କଟର ଅଲରେଡି ଅଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡ ରେ, ସେମାନେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି sir। as and when required ଆମେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲି ମଧ୍ୟ କର୍ପୋରେଟରଙ୍କର ଯଦି ରିକ୍ୱାରମେଣ୍ଟ ଅନୁସାରେ ମଧ୍ୟ
ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ 2ଟା ବୁଶ କଟର ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେ କଣ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାର ତଦାରଖ କିଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, କେତେ ସମୟ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ ସେମାନେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଅଧିକାଂଶ ସମୟ ଯୋଉ ଆସନ୍ତି ଆମେ ଦେଖିଛୁ ସେଇ 8ଟା 8:30 ବେଳକୁ ଆସିବେ, 10ଟା ବେଳକୁ ପଳେଇବେ। ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କର ପଇସା ପେମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କର ଡ୍ୟୁଟି ପାଇଁ କଣ 1.5 ଘଣ୍ଟା ପାଇଁ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ତାଙ୍କର ଯାହା ପ୍ରାପ୍ୟ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି? କିଏ ତାଙ୍କୁ ତଦାରଖ କରୁଛି?
ସାନିଟେସନ ସେକ୍ସନ କରୁଛି, ଆମର ଏସଆଇ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡ ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ରିପୋର୍ଟିଂ କରୁଛନ୍ତି sir।
କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେ 1.5 ଘଣ୍ଟା କାମ କରିଦେଇକି ପଳେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, 1.5 ଘଣ୍ଟା 2 ଘଣ୍ଟା କାମ କରିଦେଇକିନି ପଳେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି କେମିତି? ଜଣେ ଯଦି ଲୋକ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗାର୍ଡ କରିବାକୁ 2ଟା ୱାର୍ଡ, ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡ କୁ ଆପଣ 2ଟା ଲେଖା ପଠଉଛନ୍ତି, ତାହେଲେ ତ ବହୁତ କାମ ହେଇପାରନ୍ତା, ବହୁତ ସଫା ହେଇପାରନ୍ତା। Apart from that, now the machineries are available also for clearing these bushes, जोड़ा कि स्टैंडिंग पोजीशन रे ताकू देखै देई चली गले से बुश गुड़ाक रिमूव हो जिवो। तो आपण सेगुड़ा के यूज करूछन ना नहीं, ना से चिराचरित प्रथा से जो खंडा धरी किनी ये करबा को
सर बहुत यूज हो सर, मैकेनिकली होउची सर, मैनुअली मध्ये होउची सर।
कोड रहया का आगे को वार्ड रो के सर, को वार्ड रे फोन करी पूरी कंप्लेंट दिया हो का को कंप्लेंट
आपण वर्तमान सबु वार्ड रो प्राय काउंसिल माने अछंती, आपण से काउंसिल कर लिस्ट आपण को प्रोवाइड कराई छी मिस्टर नारायण को। तो ये जो आपण बुश कटर को पठौचंती जो सब काम करूचंती ସେମାନେ डे टू डे बेसिस रे कौन आपण करूचंदी कौन केते सफा करूचंदी केते दूर काम करूचंदी तार जी से वार्ड रो जी मेन तांकु जगिबा को अछंती
Sanitary inspector.
let them report to the land and council of that particular ward सी आसिक अप्राइज करिवे बार प्रेसिडेंट को ए काम होउची बोली ओडा फ्रीक्वेंट कंप्लेन होउची ସେମାନେ କିଛି କାମ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଘंटे 2 घंटा कर देकिन बास पळी जाउचंदी आपण ताको पैसा पेमेंट करूचंदी पूरा दिनर
କୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡ କୁ ସାର୍ ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ ସାର୍ ନଥିଙ୍ଗ
and this cannot be this should not happen. This is public money is being utilized and you personally also visit those places where in the morning hours during when they were engaged in work and see that how much time they are working. You go at anyone to any ward. You go at 11 o'clock. We are giving you a time. Go from tomorrow and see at 11 o'clock in which ward the bush cutters are available. You will find not a single one. 11टा बेले कौनसी बुश कटर को कौनसी एरिया रे आपण पाइबेनी 8टा बेलू को आछंती 10टा भीतर पार पैसा नउचंती प्रत्येक दिनर कोन पई किए तांगु जगुची कोन पई तांगु दिया होउची कोन पई तांगर तदबीर करा जाउनी तदारक करा जाउनी तो स्पॉट को न आसिले आपण जानि परिबानी रियलिटी कोन आपण ऑफिस रे बसिले आपण को सी कहिदबो हां आज बुश कटर गले काम करिकिना आसिले दैट इज नॉट सफिशिएंट ग्राउंड रियलिटी पई आपण को जागा को आसिया पड़िवो वार्ड बाय वार्ड बुलिया को पड़िवो ताहले आपण जानि परिबे ग्राउंड रियलिटी कोन एडा लोकंकर सहाय्य पई आपण माने अछंती जेमती करबा कथा ठीक से करन ठीक अछि ऑलराइट ए हेडिंग रे हम ऑर्डर पास करिवो spreading of dengue in Cuttack city. Then next issue is encroachment over drains in Pilgrim Road, Cuttack. Eta kon hela kundu?
Those encroachments have been removed, my lord.
Put likhchen di apno.
Say point number 7, my lord, page 4.
Tarananda Patnaik belongs to that area. She said, "I'm a committee."
Wait, kahin se jota delle si?
Debris.
Ita to
Debris.
Joint committee.
ita to comprehensive.
Joint committee.
Kit number ita?
My lord, para 4, page 4, my lord, point number 7.
Para 4.
Page 4, point number 7.
Point number 7. Acha, encroachment made over the so and so has been removed. Yes, who belongs to that area?
My lords,
is it correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
By virtue of lords' order, that has been.
माने रेवेन्सा में कोई चलो रेवेन्सा मेन गेट रो से जो कोनो
छत्र बाजार को पोलो जाए.
छत्र बाजार पोलो जाए. Clear.
अंबिका होटल माने मिड रोड जाए सबु कंस्ट्रक्शन जतिक तला अनऑथराइज्ड सबु उठी आइ छी किंतु बियॉन्ड दैट आउरी अछि जो ओडा की वर्तमान सुधा सफाई ने आ गोटे बिग स्लम जो मेन नलाटा को ब्लॉक कर देछन विथ स्लैब्स माने स्लैब्स एंड पिलर्स सेगुडा भी रिमूव हेनी जो तर की छत्र बाजार पुल्लो पाखर जो आउटलेट टा अछि जाय की पडिबो सपुट को सेठी पानी मोटर जाउनी एंड इफ यू लॉर्डशिप्स
छत्र पद्मा तो
कौन क्लियर ला कौन की कहबे एड्रेस से कौन
छत्र पद्मा
हां मैडम so the land and council who belongs to that particular area submits that some encroachment are still there. So we hope that you depute one of your official to the land and council and he will show you those show that man those places and appropriate step be taken if any thing is being left out in that particular area. So let that be done. Okay. So आपण फोन नंबर देबे से की आसीबो को दिन आसीबो हला तांको देखा करिवे.
Nine 8611 26941.
We'll write that in consultation with the advocates committee. A date is to be fixed so that one of the officer of the CMC will be go there And of course, you can say, ask Mr. Tha, but we will not mention his name particularly. We'll mention that. So you can ask Mr. Patnaik to be there and apprise them that what are the. Okay.
Major portion ଟା sir ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଯାଇଛି ଯୋଉଟା main ଥିଲା ବଡ ଦିଟା
We are writing on this basis and encroachments are there. Okay. Okay. Now let us come to the next issue, that is এটা হচ্ছে beyond Ambika Hotel তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার সেইটা পটনায়ক আসো স্যার debris beyond Ambika Hotel. Beyond
Ambika Hotel encroachment are still there according to all.
And for your lordship's information, that road
debris should আছে তো গোদা
debris is there.
Debris is there. That has not been clear. Okay.
And in front of MS Law University, the roads, your lordship is.
Siar kuade jaଉଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିଥିଲୁ ସେ
no, since that is 38
ଆପଣ ରେଭେନ୍ସା ରୁ ଆସିକି ପିଲଗ୍ରିମ ରୋଡ କଥା
I think that I'll address.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now the next one is
118.
Just a minute. 118 টা হচ্ছে absence of street light and traffic control.
Now that has been estimated. Actually, the road is not entirely complete, which is being done by R&B. But now they have decided to give the entire street light lighting because there is some dispute between the R&B and municipality. So everything will be done by municipality about the lighting after the road is handed over. After completion. So
ନାଇଁ ଯେତିକି complete ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଏ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ
31 lakhs estimated ହେଇଯାଇଛି. I don't make any sense.
Tender float କରିବ ତାପରେ
CMC will take over the entire. He will take over.
We will write in that way.
Entire installation.
So budget will be allotted to CMC.
Yes.
And they are to go for this tender and they to execute maintenance also.
So previously it was R&B doing and handing over.
Okay.
They are doing the maintenance. There was some dispute because decide kale je sabu.
Okay. AU heading re likhibe absence of street light and traffic control in the road leading from Jobra up to Biribati Tarini Temple.
This letter is, my lord, superintendent engineer.
As per order number so and so dated 8/8/2024, the Land and Council for the state took time to obtain instruction on this issue. Today, Mr. Patnaik, Land Government Advocate, has produced the later dated 16/8/2024 of the superintending engineer, Cuttack R&B Division number 1. Wherein, which is addressed to Commissioner Cuttack Municipal Corporation, wherein it is mentioned that so and so relevant portion gudako lekhi debe. And then
to the superintendent engineer, the commissioner has given the estimate.
And another letter is there, which is addressed by the Commissioner CMC to superintending engineer dated so and so.
Estimate
has been submitted. That is of 3 crores amount. Amount of the reflect for the order. Now who is to expedite?
I'm expediting. Okay. And the money will be transferred, so they will float their. The CMC will.
All right. The Land and Council for the land and.
After the completion of the road, it is yet to be completed. Some 1 month time is mainly required.
The Land Government Advocate submits that the road is likely to be completed within a month, and thereafter the fund would be allotted.
Now, in the meantime, fund will be.
And in the meantime, fund will be allotted.
They are in the plan budget
to the CMC, who has to take follow-up action.
Yes.
All right. So it are okay. Then.
I'm on it, so I will apprise when the fund is transferred.
The Land and Council for the Government Council shall apprise this court when the funds will be allotted to so and so on the next date for them. Then the next is order number 119 that is re-encroachment in Badambadi area, and the affidavit has been filed by DCP Cuttack, and it was served on President of Orissa High Court Bar Association. You took time to go through the same and have his say. So yes, Mr. Das, have you gone through this affidavit of DCP? So what is anything you want to say?
सर एक्जाक्टली जहाँ इंट्रोचमेंट रिमूव ହେଇଛି ଆଉ ଯାହା ଯାହା ଥିଲା ଏ ତ ଏ ଭିତରେ deputy commissioner
All right. So we are writing that you have, after going through the affidavit, you have no further grievance in this matter.
My lord,
So take
I
that.
have a submission to make,
Yeah.
because to make it a permanent.
That order is there, Mr. Earlier we have stated.
I've seen that. But my lord knows that in each police station, there is 17 registers are maintained. In Calcutta, they are maintaining one more permanent register where they are taking over charge of a street, which is encroachment free. So what they are doing, they are making a totally, after exhausting all legal means, they are removing the street like Gadiahat. They have removed it, everything, and that is photographed and that is handed over to the next police station, next incumbent of the police. So therefore,
No, let us say what you are suggesting. In every police station, a register is to be maintained, and that is to be styled as encroachment free register.
Yes.
Okay. The IIC is to depute the officials on regular basis to go through that.
The next IIC who is taking over charge, he will also see that that particular street is handed over to him encroachment free.
Okay.
So that will be in the police manual. I was planning to ask how that register was created. 17 registers they are maintaining.
You need to amend that police manual.
Yes, yes. If it is amended,
এই হেডিং রে যেটা লিখি দেবে, যেটা রিএনফোর্সমেন্ট ইন বাদামবাড়ি এরিয়া করে দেবে পারিবে মিস্টার দাস, president of the High Court Bar Association, after going through the affidavit filed by the DCP Cuttack, submits that he is satisfied with the affidavit and he has no further grievance on this issue. Then now the next one is water logging. President of High Court Bar Association took time to go through as a detailed proposal upon Dabar Thila London Council for the CMC regarding solution of water logging problem and placement of pump. Euda upon Dabar Thila.
Just handed over.
Just go through it. Upon dekhondu taku. এই ইস্যুরে লিখে দেবে in
on the photographs on millets 26th and 27th August millets. There is water logging in New Rasaban area for more than 8 hours millets even.
No, it's all right. You are supposed to give a detailed proposal.
Yes,
that we have.
Just
all right. As for order number so and so, the president of the High Court Bar Association today submitted a detailed proposal for permanent measures for speedy drainage of rainwater during monsoon at ward number 27, New Rausa Patna. And
general measures in respect of entire Kotak town.
And general measures for speedy drainage of rainwater during monsoon season for entire Kotak.
Entire Kotak general measures. I have also.
All right. The documents with some photographs, and this is taken on record. The copy of the same has been handed over to the London Council for the CMC, who seeks some time. To the London amicus curiae, Mr. Mahanti is there. ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ପାଇଁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ପରମାନେଣ୍ଟ ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ହିସାବରେ ସେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ କପି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ତାକୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିକି କୁହନ୍ତୁ କଣ ଆଉ କରାଯାଇ ପାରିବ। ସେ ଗୋଟେ ସଲ୍ୟୁସନ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କେମିତି କଣ ହେଲେ ଆର ହେଇପାରିବ, କୋଉଠି କେତେ ପମ୍ପ ଲାଗିବ, କଣ ହବ, ଆକୁ ଗୋଟେ କରିକି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ପ୍ଲାନ କରିକି। Upon you go through it, both of them want to go through themselves.
There is also proposal for box drain millets, even millets from the Seminary Square to millets.
Okay. Then the next issue is IN number, just a minute. IN number 7922 of 2024. It account fila.
Relating to Ward 36.
What happened?
Had directed, in fact, let's may kindly appreciate 27/8/2012. 12 years back, there was an order of my Lord Justice B.P. Das, as he then was, where it was directed that pumps shall be installed, the sluice gate shall be operated to ensure that there is no backflow of water. It has been 12 years, till date, they have not complied.
Land Council has 6 term time to obtain in the instrument. Yes, you took time on that day.
Page 4, my lords, point number 8.
It's relative IN number so and so. The that is 7/9/22 of 2014. As per order number 121 dated 8/8/2024, the Land Council when a submission was made by Mr. Acharya that steps have not been taken by the CMC in pursuance of the order number 75 dated 27/6/2024, for which the people of the locality are in serious problem. The Land Council for the CMC took time to obtain instruction, and today, as per the compliance report in
My lord, page 4, my lords, point number 8, serial number 8, my lords.
He has stated like this. Point number 8 one Volvo pump has been installed in the cell vulnerable location permanently, being functional during the rain. Dewatering is being done and so on and so on.
My lords, may I make a submission?
Yes.
They have, I just saw that what they have given. There is no Volvo pump at place. There's another.
File your. We are not closing it. We are keeping it.
That's only
thing. Saying that Mr. Acharya submits that he wants to file his response to the stand taken by the CMC. Okay. Put up this matter. Give the date. Now next comes.
That's the only thing may I submit. There was a factual report filed by my learned friend on behalf of CMC. In that factual report, they themselves say this assistant it is given by Mr. City Engineer who's there.
We'll see on the next date. So many.
They themselves say that 2 number of Volvo pumps will be installed. They don't install this.
What about the creation of the dedicated website by CMC? This is the order number 122.
The website is already there. I was just checking it today. My lord would remember my lord had directed that the arrangement should be ward-wise. What they had done is that they had arranged it date-wise. So every date in how many wards, whatever functions are taking place, that they have done. Now that page has been changed. I was looking at that page. Now the individual wards have come in. But they have to organize those pages in each ward. I think they may be doing it because each ward has so many activities.
All right, we are adjourning this matter. Creation of dedicated website. He wants to take further time. All right. That is order number 122 dated 8/8/2020. Hello. Then
pardon me, Lord. IN number 10922 of.
Mr. We are going first serially. Then IN number 10283 of 2024. We directed immediate steps to be taken for draining out the water from the school campus of that LP school, so that hygienic environment shall be maintained inside the school campus.
My lord, that is, my lords, point number 10, my lords.
Point number 10.
On page 4.
Yes. What you have done?
My lords. The Chauliaganj Upper Primary School was made by engineering personnel. They went, inspected the site. It is found that there is a drain which runs besides the school wall. However, the said drain is not connected to the main drain. To mitigate the present waterlogging situation, one pump set has already been installed to drain out the storm water from the school campus. The CMC is also taking steps for construction of drain from the existing drain at school premises area to main drain at Cuttack Paradip Road for its permanent solution.
So how much time you want to take regarding this to complete it?
That is not here, my lord. City engineer will answer it.
Give it time limit.
Time take koi beta.
So it will take only minimum 4 months, sir.
4 months.
Sir, it will generally be protected. It will take at least.
All right. IA number so. This as per order number 123 dated 8/8/2024. We directed to take immediate steps for draining out water from the school campus of Chauliaganj UP School, Chauliaganj, Cuttack, so that hygienic environment shall be maintained inside the school campus. The Land Council for the CMC has filed the compliance report wherein it is mentioned that the site inspection was made by engineering personnel of CMC, and it is found that there is a drain drawn by the side of the school wall, which is and the said drain is not connected to main drain, that is Cuttack Paradip Road. However, to mitigate the present waterlogging situation, one pump set has already been installed to drain out the storm water from school campus, and the CMC is also taking steps for construction of drain from the existing drain at school premises area to main drain at Cuttack Paradip Road for its permanent solution. The city engineer Swanso has submitted before this court that within a period of 4 months, the said drain construction work shall be completed. Put up this matter afterwards because they would have date the long date. Now, next issue is
the street vendors, my lord. Order number 120.
Just a minute. IA number 7834 of 2024. Yes, you are to furnish a list of vending zones for the street vendors in different areas of Cuttack city.
Point number 11. 24 sites have been identified. The list, my lord, is the last 2 pages of that.
Last 2 pages. Let us see. Who has filed this interim application?
I am.
Have you given a copy to Mr. Panda?
No, my lord. I'll
give it. You just, Mr. Panda, you please go through it. So,
I am interested in basically the area from where I have been evicted.
No, it's all right. Which area? Which is that area?
That is that Millards, main road side Millards.
That OMP.
Yes.
They have mentioned in item number 12. Receipt. They are now relocating it in plot number 95P Gharwadi, and 100 persons are to be benefited from that. It is Anavadi land, so they are to allot it. Plot number, khata number, everything has been given. 12 number year election. To go, please, he will hand over you. Please go through it.
It's more than 2 months that we have lost our livelihoods.
How much time?
Where we were based, that is also not the road.
So, just a minute. Yes, madam, this areas which you have mentioned, you are contemplating to have the vending zones, and you have mentioned the ward number and the Mauja number, plot khata number, everything, plot numbers, and so how much time actually you want to take, because the persons who have been evicted from that place, their livelihood is affected. So it is to be, the steps have to be taken expeditiously. So what time actually you want to complete these vending zones in these areas?
6 months. Sir, we have already sent a proposal to city engineer for construction, and they have started the procedure. So I think.
Who date re proposal ta jaitila kuhuntu?
Just
kona procedure.
Sir, proposal ta.
City engineer ko apna proposal देइछंदी.
Yes, sir.
And the city engineer is progressing with this. So how far you have progressed? You just give an make a note and the next date we will take up this matter. Okay, how far you have progressed, your city engineer has progressed. Hala, lekhon data. IN number 7834 of 2024. As per order number 124 dated 8/8/24, Land Council for the CMC was asked to furnish a list of vending zones for the street vendors in different areas of Cuttack city. Today in the compliance report, it has been indicated that 24 numbers of sites have been identified by the CMC for the purpose of vending zones within CMC area, and copy of the list has been annexed, enclosed. Let a copy of the compliance report be handed over along with the details of the vending zones to Mr. Devasis Panda, Land Council for the petitioner during course of the day.
Only.
And
can I just make a submission? I don't want details of the other areas. What she has said, that she has proposed, sent the proposal to the city engineer. Let us say about the OMP people.
No, it's all right. The Shweta Padma so and so appearing for the submits that the steps are being taken by the city engineer in this regard, and on the next date she will apprise this court about the development made, if any, in that regard.
Can an affidavit be filed to that?
We'll see that on the next date. So, yes, next issue is no, these are all which were. Anything left out today?
No, my lord, at this point of time, nothing else.
That's only one thing. That's prayer minutes. In respect of the parks minutes in Cuttack city minutes, all tax may be properly maintained.
Yes.
In parks, in respect of the parks minutes in the Cuttack town, all parks may be minutes properly maintained, so that we can avoid minutes that dengue and all these things.
So you just route it through the land and procedure. ଆପଣ ଆମର ଇଏ ହେଇଛି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଯାହା ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ କିଛି ହେବେ ଆପଣ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ କୁ ଦେବେ, ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ସେଟା ତାଙ୍କର ଡିସିସନ ନେବେ କୋଉ ମ୍ୟାଟର ପ୍ଲେସ୍ ହବ ନ ହବ ସେଗୁଡାକ ଆଣିକିନି ଗୋଟେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିମ ଲାଇନ ଇଏ ଟାଇପ ର କରିକି ଦେବେ। ସୋ ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ କିଛି ଅଛି ସେଟା ଆଜି ନାହିଁ, ସେଟା ଅଛି 5 ତାରିଖ ମାନେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଡେଟ ରେ ଅଛି। So that is there. We are.
Sir, ତିନିଟା ଖାଲି ପେପର କଟିଂ ଦେଇଛି। ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଯୋଉଟା ମହାତାବ ରୋଡ ସେଟା 36 ନମ୍ବର ୱାର୍ଡ ରେ ସାର୍ 12 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ଡ୍ରେନ ଟା ସଫା ହେଇନି, ଯାହା ଫଳରେ କି ଡେଙ୍ଗୁ ସ୍ପ୍ରେଡ ହଉଛି ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଦ୍ୟାଟ। ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛି। ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପେଜ ରେ
ଲିଷ୍ଟ କରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ମେମୋ କରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କପି ଗୋଟେ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ।
କପି ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍। ସାର୍ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ଟ୍ରମା ସେଣ୍ଟର ରେ ଏଚପି ମେଡିକାଲ କଲେଜ sir, city total flooded with water.
Okay.
It is very important news. I would tell you, sir, so the CDR is sewage line to Jauchi, Pania Jolo, Borsha Jolo. Watco will take care of this.
Okay. Watco point he appeal portion.
Watco point my understanding is working.
So, Tanku would a copy the too. How you Mr. Naik would a copy the how court paying
last I would copy
na euta to se kushak bazaar kariyar kon
pore sir last page ta
ଆପଣ 1 2 3 କରି ଲେଖି ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଭଲ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ଇସ୍ୟୁ ଗୁଡାକ।
ସାର୍ ପେଜ କରି ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍, ଏଇ ପେଜ ଟା ହଉଛି ସାର୍, ଏଇ ପେଜ ଟା ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ପେଜ 3 ନା ପେଜ 4 ସାର୍ ସେଇଟା ପାନୀୟ ଜଳ।
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଏଇଟା ଅଦର ଇସ୍ୟୁଜ ହେଡିଂ ରେ ଏଟା ଲେଖିଦେବେ। The Mr. The President of the High Court Bar Association by producing paper clippings by way of a memo has brought to our notice waterlogging situation in various places of Cuttack, which includes Mahatab Road, New Colony, ward number 36, then आउटा कोटा कहले आपण
आ गोटे सर होची जोटा विपर्यस्त नॉन ट्रमा कैजुअलिटी
अच्छा
पोजीशन
एटा होची नॉन ट्रमा कैजुअलिटी कंपाउंड एटा गोटे एसएससी मेडिकल कॉलेज
एसी मेडिकल
एटा गोटे दुई आ गोटे कोटा कहउथले
सर कृषक बाजार तो कहउथले टुडे सेमान देखिबे
सेटा सेटा अलगा हेडिंग रे पड़ेला आ गोटे होची
सीडीएस स्टोरेज लाइन को
CTS storage line ए तीनटा ये copy of which has been served on the land
Already served
council for
already.
the CMC so also the WATCO आपण देखि दियंतु से येटा आपण particularly ये जो चारि पेज रे जोटा अछि सेटा आपण एड्रेस करिवे आ बाकी एक दुईटा आपण से जो कोन 12 वर्ष हला होइनी नळा काम एटा को टिके देखिवे आ बाकी नॉन ट्रमा कैजुअलिटी याकू इमीडिएटली एड्रेस करंतु एडवोकेट्स कमिटी विजिट करिवो
मैलो
it will be completed like that eta take expedite करे देबे so that the advocates committee will visit the campus to see where the work has been done. You give a after immediate whatever you want to do it and then we will write that order that will immediately intimate the learning president of the High Court Bar Association who will send it advocates committee members to visit the campus of the SC Medical College to see that work has been done. So that will be the order. Casualty. Good. अच्छा नेक्स्ट डेट ना बाजी बहुत ही गलान
Pardon to mention, Your Lordship.
Beach market area.
next
I may pardon to mention, Your Lordship. Your Lordship on your Lordship board 6959 of 2007. Lordship interim order may be continued, Your Lordship.